What's happening, YouTube? So this is actually my first video, and we are going to be talking about Bitconnect Lending. Um, I've actually been on here for about 10 days, but just for the record of the video, we're going to call this day one because I added some more funds to the account. So I'm just going to walk through a little bit about this and kind of the potential that Bitconnect offers. So paying daily commissions on your investment when you lend their Bitconnect coin, which you can purchase with Bitcoin. So you can see in my Bitcoin wallet here, I think I transferred like $513 or something from my Gemini account earlier this morning, which I think the price of Bitcoin has gone back down a little bit since then. It was closing in on 10 grand earlier, but it's gone back down a little bit. So anyway, the way that you get your Bitcoin to the Bitconnect coin or BCC is you can go to the exchange over here. Sorry, this computer is really slow. This is actually my work computer, and I don't know if it's because I have so many windows open or what, but anyway. So we have 0.05174607 Bitcoin, and we want to buy Bitconnect coin. So you can go down here and you can see the asking price. We're just going to do this first one here. That will load up this price here. We're going to do all. So that will get us 1.79 Bitcoin, Bitconnect coin, and we're going to go ahead and hit buy. Verify all the information, the price that it's in. And so it went through. So now we have, actually it's still pending, it didn't go through. So if you go down here, it's got your open orders, units filled, nothing. I don't know, it might have been too low of a price for me to actually get that. Some of the videos that I've seen on here, people recommend clicking on this third one. I don't know if that just helps fill the order a little faster or what, and actually for the difference in price, it's basically pennies. So let's just cancel this. Okay, so we canceled it. Let's try taking the recommendation and clicking on this third one. Do all again. Basically the exact same amount of Bitconnect coin. So it looks like that one went through already. Yeah, so if you go up to the Bitconnect wallet up here, it says now that I have 1.8 Bitconnect coins. So the thing that I'm really excited about, and the whole goal of this is if you can make 1% daily interest. The whole reason I got involved with this is because I had a Fidelity account that for some reason I had no idea that I had. I don't know if it was something that a previous job had started for me or what, but I had like $2,300 in this Fidelity account that I had no idea I had. They kept sending me mailers and with information in it. I thought it was fake, and I finally got on there and on their website and created an account, and sure enough, I had $2,300 in there. So I ended up cashing it out to my Chase debit account, and that's how I've been funding this Bitconnect lending. So just a little bit of overview. I have already put in sorry. I have already lended $1,340. I think the first time I put money in here was on the 16th, so it's been 12 days. And I actually started with $1,190. This extra 150 I just reinvested this morning. But with that being said, so in 12 days and $1,190 invested, I've already earned almost $150. And if I wanted to, I could just turn around and take that back out until I got my initial investment out. But I am just going to be rolling it over day after day. And that kind of brings me to this spreadsheet. So today is the 28th of November. After I add that additional $500, I'm going to have $1,840 in there. The average interest rate that's loaded into here is 0.9. But if we actually go back and look at the volatility software, I think it's closer to 0.96% over the last 6 months. I think I already have this open somewhere, and this computer is just so slow. I apologize. So the whole principle on the Bitconnect Lending is that they have, quote unquote, the volatility software and a Bitconnect trading bot. I don't know if that's 100% accurate or not, but I also don't really care because this is money that I didn't know I had, and I don't really care if I lose it. And for the opportunity to get a 1% payout daily, it's just a risk that I'm willing to take. So here's the last 5 days of the interest. 0.42 was a little low, and there are days that are like that. I mean, some days there's no interest, but then like today is a 1.3, and tomorrow pending is 1.2. So we can go over here and look at the last 6 months. Yeah, 0.96. So let's just say you take that $1,840 and we'll do, even though my money's not going to be locked up for this long, we'll just put 299 days in. If you take that 1840, you get an extra 0.1% kicker if you invest over $1,010. So I will have a profit of $5,831.70 after 299 days. And also, you get your initial capital investment back at the end of that term. So that's going to total $761,7671.70 after that time. And that does not include if you're compounding your interest and rolling it back into the lending software. So that's where the spreadsheet comes in. So my whole goal, it's a lofty goal, but I want to take that $1,840 and I eventually want to have $1 million invested. And it's going to take a little bit of time, but if you scroll down here and look through this, you can see every day with this $1,840 based on the 0.9% interest, I should be able to reinvest this amount every day. So there is a minimum to get started with Bitconnect of $100, but a reinvest amount of $10. So any day that there's $10, you can go ahead and reinvest that, and it's just going to keep compounding the interest, exactly what this says, compounding spreadsheet. So like I said, my goal is to take that $1,840 and have $1 million lended through Bitconnect. And it sounds like a ton of money, and it is, but when you're compounding your money day in and day out, it really doesn't take that long to accumulate. So after 633 days, on the 634th day, I will have $1,002,800 invested, and that will be paying out daily interest of $11,361. If at any point during this time you don't have to keep compounding the interest. So if I got to that $1 million and decided that I just wanted to keep it and not invest any more money, I would be making, let's see, what line was that? 641. That would be $4,147,000 a year if I never reinvested another penny after 634 days. Sorry. And you can see just I mean, you could obviously be making $10,000 loans every day. And back to the volatility software. Let's see what site is that. I had pulled up here. It's over here. Sorry. So obviously the potential is just endless on how quick that you can compound your interest and make huge gains in such a short amount of time. I think my Fidelity account that I was mentioning earlier had $2,300 in it and made like $8. So the first day that I put money on Bitconnect, I think I made more than my Fidelity account had made the whole time that it was active, even though I didn't even know that I had it. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do a lend. So you can see these lending amounts. If you lend anywhere from $100 to $1,000, you're just going to get the volatility interest paid out daily. 1,010 to 5,000, you get a 0.1% kicker daily. $5,010 to 10,000, a 0.2% daily kicker, and anything $10,010 and above, you get a 0.25% kicker daily. And over here on the right, you can see the difference in the capital release. Obviously, the more you lend, the shorter time that it takes to get your capital back. So I only have 45 seconds here while this is still locked in to do this loan. So, and it's, let's see, 1.8037. 4845. No, that's not working. Let's see. So even though it's not the exact amount in my Bitconnect wallet, it's another $510. So, and it gives you a reminder down here that your capital will remain locked for 299 days. Interest will be credited to your account daily, and you can withdraw it at any time. So I'm going to hit confirm. And every day, I haven't had a day that I haven't got an interest payment, but that will show up in your lending wallet. And I can't actually do it right now because I don't have enough to transfer. You have to have at least $1 in here, but you can just simply click this transfer button and it will transfer over to your Bitconnect wallet. All you have to do is click all. It will populate in there and hit transfer, and then you can just keep lending. Also, if you have more than $10 in your lending wallet, you can just click this reinvest button and it will do the same thing, and you can do all, but like I said, you have to have at least $10 in there to do it. So anyway, I don't know if I answered anybody's questions or anything, but I'm just going to be doing a video every couple days and updating the progress of my goals. So we're just going to call this day 1, even though I've been on here for 12 days. I have a total of, this didn't update. So I've done 4 lens now, and it should be $1,850 now. $1,850. So anyway, we'll keep updating here. If anybody's interested in checking out Bitconnect, I'll put a link in the description. And if you're curious about how to fund your Bitconnect account, because it is not, you cannot buy cryptocurrency on Bitconnect. It is just strictly a dashboard and a way to purchase Bitconnect coin and do lends and staking and things like that. So You can use a site called Coinbase, and I'll put a link for that in the description as well. If you use my Coinbase link, you get an extra $10, and I get $10. So anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed the video. It is my first video, so if anybody has any um, suggestions or constructive criticism, I'm all for that. I got thick skin, so I can take it. Anyway, have a good one, everybody, and we'll be back in a couple days.